the car ride edition of the Jay and Dave Show.
Yeah.
We just left Fan Expo. Pull it back. I think you gotta pull it back out of the sun. You still stuck it into the sun. There you go.
So, Dave, did we conquer?
Yo, we conquered. We didn't conquer this downtown fucking traffic.
I know, eh?
All these idiots on bikes. Look at this guy.
Yeah,
This guy. Right on my way. Right on
Pet
cue.
peeve,
There's
guy.
a guy right on my way on a fucking bike.
Pet peeve.
Yeah.
There's a guy on a damn bike. Huh? Go to the bike lanes.
Yeah, the fucking pure streets down here have bike lanes.
And they still want to drive.
See, we're starting off with the pet peeves.
That's right.
Fucking bikers.
You motherfuckers.
Yo, and we came like a little bit north away because the Blue Jay game let out. At the same time we left Fan Expo with all the Fan Expo people leaving too.
But yeah, guess what, Dave?
What?
Blue Jays won.
Let's go Blue Jays.
Let's go Blue Jays.
Yo, they're on some kind of winning streak all of a sudden, bro. Like these guys started to they traded away a bunch of people.
But guy, for what?
They got pure young assets though, right? Like they traded away.
I know, but like, you know what's happening now?
What?
Baseball's a really funny sport. So the finals is pretty much determined.
Yeah.
And it's like the wild card position that's not, you know?
Yeah.
But the wild card is so far away from us that we can win 50 games. Well, no. We can win 20 games.
Yeah.
And still be in dead last.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, you know we're not climbing out of last place in our division. Like Tampa Bay's better than us, New York's way better than us, Boston's better than us. So in the division, that's it. We're done. Like to climb into a wild card spot, like we were just listening to the radio right before we turned this on. Climb into a wild card spot, like 3 teams have to totally collapse.
No.
And like fucking lose everything, and we have to like win everything.
No. Everybody needs to fucking collapse, guy.
Yeah.
We're 6 teams out.
Yeah.
Forget our division.
Yeah.
You got to remember the other divisions have teams that are just as good.
Going for the wild card spot too, right?
And like 2 teams are tied at 72 wins. And they're fighting.
Oh yeah, you were looking that shit up.
For a wild card spot.
Yeah.
So we would have to.
And we had what, 60? We have 62?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's 10
or
full.
63.
63
or 62. And those guys, the 72 win teams, have to lose everything.
Yeah, and we have to win everything.
And then not only the 72 teams have to lose, but the other 4 teams have to lose also.
Oh my god. Yeah, so basically that's why they traded everybody away. They knew. They knew that, they knew that,
it's not happening.
That they weren't happy. That's why they traded away fucking Jansen and the pitcher Kikuchi.
Yep.
And well, I don't know. They traded a couple other like little position players or whatever away.
Yeah.
But then they got pure draft picks, right? Not draft picks. Sorry, not draft picks. Like already in the minor leagues.
Right.
Like the young prospects.
Prospects. Yes.
So they got pure prospects. And
it's another rebuild.
Yeah. But they still and then they brought up their prospects who they deemed ready, and the kids are playing good, man.
Well, they're winning now.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
So it's not like they're bad, but
I was reading was I reading or listening to the radio the other day? Anyway, whatever. Somebody.
You read?
No, I read audiobooks.
Or you look at pictures?
I read audiobooks. So I push play. And I read with my ears.
The best way to read, guy.
Yeah.
I read with my eyes. Just pictures, though. Not words.
Somebody's getting pulled over. What the?
That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. Stand clear.
It must have been the radio then, because you're right. I didn't read anything.
Well, I mean,
but
you heard it.
Oh, what did I say? Yo, since they traded everybody off.
Yeah.
And they called up all these young kids.
Yep.
The Jays are like first in home runs, first in extra base hits, first in like all kinds of like these like WAR. I don't know. They have these like categories that I don't know exactly what they mean, but
okay. So
the Jays are first in all these fucking categories all of a sudden.
My question is, why did you wait so long?
The Jays?
Yeah, if you had these young guys and they're like, no, we're getting clear again. If you had these young guys and they're playing so well now,
Yeah.
but you had them all this time, why didn't you bring them up sooner?
I don't know, because maybe they thought they had a chance with the. You know what, bro? I don't know.
I just doesn't make any sense. You beat me to it.
But
I don't get it.
I don't know. Like, see, the thing is, I don't think that they knew that this would happen. Like, this offensive explosion would happen when they bring these guys up. Because if they did, and they didn't bring them up, then they're just a bunch of fucking idiots. I have to believe that they didn't know that this was gonna fucking happen.
But I disagree with you. You drafted these guys, so you must have seen something in them.
Yeah.
That drawed you to pick them. Okay?
Yeah.
You played so many games. Baseball is a game where you can go 100 games and find out that your team is shit and switch it up and still make the playoffs.
Yeah.
So they could have made the move a long time ago. The fact that they're making it now is kind of pointless because it's like, it's almost like the Leafs.
Yeah.
You know, when they play good at the end of the season.
Nothing's like the Leafs.
No. They play shit the whole year.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the season, it's this push to make the playoffs, and then they just miss the playoffs.
Yeah. Who, the Jays, you mean?
The Leafs.
No, but the Leafs, lately anyway, the Leafs make the playoffs handily.
Lately, but that's their strategy.
Yeah.
Is get your hopes up.
Yeah.
And then we don't deliver. And now the Blue Jays are following suit.
See, the crappy part about the Leafs in the last, like, let's say 4 or 5 years is that they're one of the best teams in the league in the regular season.
With one of the best players in the league.
Yeah.
And they can't do shit.
And they are not a playoff team at all. They just
shit the bed.
Shit the fucking bed.
Not the butt.
Not the butt. They shit the bed every fucking year. Like what 1 year to last? How many did we leave the fucking first round?
I know.
You know what I mean? Like
to make it to the second round to lose.
Like I don't know. The Leafs are a whole different fucking story. We shouldn't even start on that.
We're not.
No, it's the fucking
Blue Jays.
We're talking Blue Jays right now.
Fucking khakis.
And how much they suck. The fucking khakis.
I bet you it was a khakis
Don't get
decision
me started with the khakis.
to be like, hey, let's not play our good players.
Yeah.
Let's keep them on the minors until, it's too late. And then pull them up and let them play well.
Jeez. Like, I don't know, man. The fun thing is right now, though, they're fun to watch.
True.
Right?
You know what?
They're fun to watch, and they're hitting homers, they're hitting doubles, they're hitting triples.
They're getting runs,
They're getting runs. They're winning.
Guy,
you know what I mean?
It wasn't just a win, eh?
Yeah.
8-2.
Guy.
They whooped them.
You know what?
Whooped them.
They're fun to watch all of a sudden. They're all of us. You know what? You know what it is? Home runs. Home runs are fun to watch. This fucking Mercedes. Look at this guy. Look out.
Mercedes. Don't crash into that guy. You don't have insurance to pay for that.
He's gunning up the road for no reason, guy. Everybody's moving kind of 1 DVP speed.
Yeah, he's in a convertible.
Yeah, true. He's an asshole.
The wind is blowing through his hair. Yeah. Us are streamlined.
Yeah. We are in a Corolla.
Corolla.
Anyhow, the Jays are fun to watch now. You know why? Because they're hitting home runs, they're scoring runs.
Yeah.
And it's covering up all the other trippiness that they were doing before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is what Ross Atkins and them guys, the GMs and them were saying a few years ago. We had Teoscar Hernandez.
Yeah.
We had this guy with fucking Gurriel Jr. with the hair.
Yeah.
Also, we had an amazing offensive team.
Yes.
And we made the playoffs and it was exciting.
Yeah.
We left in the first round too, but fuck, baseball's hard, right?
Very hard.
So they said what we need to do to win in the playoffs is prevent more runs.
Right.
So they traded away some of their big bats, which is Gurriel and fucking Teoscar Hernandez.
Right.
And they got like good pitching and a good couple of defenders. And then they couldn't score any runs. So now they were only giving up 1 or 2 runs a game and losing 1-0.
1 or 2 runs a game.
Yeah. Like they couldn't fucking score any runs. And we have like Vlad Guerrero, and then that coincided with Vladdy having like a down year. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like we were like, what the fuck, man? I was so angry because even though we were winning by just scoring a bunch of runs,
right.
That's how you you win by scoring a bunch of fucking runs, man. Like,
I know.
You know what I mean? You don't trade away everybody who can hit.
But the Khakis thought that'd be a...
That's exactly who made those decisions.
Great move.
The fucking Khakis are like, if we continue scoring just a few runs, but prevent runs, they were trying to win like 3-4-0 all the time.
Yeah, right? But here's the problem with that plan. If you give away your scoring ability, and get defense, then you're losing by 1 or 2 runs.
Exactly, that's what happens.
What's happening? Yeah. So it's like,
and they're
just like a seesaw.
And then Teoscar Hernandez left and fucking started blasting home runs everywhere. Made an all-star team this year. Won the fucking home run derby.
I don't want to hear about that guy.
Yuri Gurriel Jr. was like an all-star and went to the fucking finals with his team.
I don't want to hear it. It makes me angry.
These 2 young hitters, and they were really good friends with Vladdy. They were all like, their little Latino connection that they all had together.
Right. Yes.
Right? They were really good friends. They had fun, And like Vlad Guerrero Jr. is like the type of player who seems like the more fun he's having, the better you'll play.
Yes.
Right?
The more comfortable he is.
Yeah, and they decided they took away the home run jacket for a little while.
Right.
Like that's like a fun thing that the team did every time somebody hit a home run. And I
like the home run jacket.
Yeah, they brought it back. They finally brought it back this year.
Nice.
Because I think they were just like, why are we being dicks? Every other team
has a home run jacket.
Has a thing. No, sometimes some places carry like this fucking spear. Some of them put on a fucking big hat or whatever.
Right.
They have fun, man. You got to have a little bit of fun. It's sports, though, right? So anyhow, they sent Vlad Guerrero's friends all away. They all became amazing. They were becoming stars, but they kept on flourishing and got better and better as when they left. And we suck.